Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, karibu sana, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. I'm giving you 1 second. No, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much for subscribing. So guys, yeah, in this video, it's my first time actually doing a sit alone video, and I was just thinking, in a few, like let's say in 2 weeks time, I'll be turning 25 years. Jeez. I mean, it's just the other day I was turning 21, 20, and now I'm turning 25. A whole 25 years. Wow, kuzeeka is real. So I want to share with you guys things that I've learned in my early 20s up to where I am today. You can also share with me things that you've learned in the comment section. Let's interact in the comment section. I feel like I'm going to be so real in this video. Yeah, so I'm going to start. I've written them down, and I hope, oh my god, I can't imagine I'm doing this, but let's do it. Yeah, and make sure you watch the video till the end. You like, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah. So the first thing I've learned, it's being more intentional with self improvement. What do I mean by self improvement? Kuna how you talk, how you dress, how you interact with people, like how you communicate with other people. So I feel like, let's say when I was in my early like 20s, 21, I didn't know how to communicate. Sometimes I dress namka tu navaa tu. Sometimes even, let's say, taking care of yourself. So as time goes by, I've realized that it's always good. It's nice to take care of yourself. It's nice to look good. Make sure you even learn how to express yourself without hurting other people, which is so important. Because I realized kitambo, I'd listen to people, ama while interacting with people, maybe you're doing or you said something that hurt me, I'd be just nanyamaza too. Then maybe I start a kind of revenge. But then I think nowadays, I think also there's a fact of growth in it, whereby if something is annoying you, just tell that person in a good way, without being rude, without being arrogant. Yeah. Also, how you dress, make sure every day you look nice. They say your first impression matters so much. So nowadays, I think I'm so into that. Like, I want to dress well, like all the time, not ile time atu unaenda mahali ndo una show up at umevaa kitu nini, no. Just make sure, even on your daily activities, ukitoka sijui tu shughuli, just make sure you look good. You don't have to look good in very expensive clothes or something. Just simple things, clean. Yeah, be well groomed. That's the point. So number 2, don't feel sorry for falling out with some of your friends, or let's say even in relationships. I'd say this. Sometimes back when I was in campus, I fell out with some of my friends, and for a long time I used to be like, was I the one who was wrong? Was I not being a good friend to them, or what happened? You see, Jumkianza, you're always okay, nini. But now, right now, I feel like as time goes by, people grow to different things, and different paths. You outgrow each other, and people go on different paths, and it's okay. You don't need that kwanza being so harsh on yourself at ama you trying to make things right. If at all you solve whatever made you people fall apart, maybe sometimes you just go silent ama mlikosana, If you're ready to solve the issues, well and good. If you're not, it's still okay. And life is going to move on, and people are going to go. Like, their life is not going to stop simply because um, you fell apart. Remember, and your life is not going to stop. I get. So I feel like it's always good to just let things go, let things be. No grudges, no nothing. For that time, it was nice while it lasted. We treasure the moments, we treasure the memories we made that time. Yeah, and if we meet, it's okay. If we cross paths, I'm like, you say hi to each other, be nice to each other, no need of hard feelings or anything. We just had to grow, and whatever happened, and life has to move on. Another one is appreciate every season of your life, and there's a lesson to learn from every season. What I mean is, there's a season to make profit. There's a season for losses. There's a season where you feel you're okay. There's seasons you don't feel okay. Like, learn to appreciate every season in your life and be positive and learn from whatever you experienced during that time. Like, last year, I felt like my things weren't doing okay. I realized like my businesses weren't doing okay. This was because after I took a step back, I realized actually I wasn't okay. I wasn't listening to my own body. I was exhausted. I was so fatigued. Like, I needed to take a break from everything and like re-energize because I wasn't okay. And I realized way later about that. So what I'm saying is, in every reason, I think in every season, there's something to learn from that. Because during that period of my time, I realized like I gave myself more attention. I gave attention to what my body was saying. You see, and by even I was able to interact with my friends more, my family more, because I was so busy working that whatever I was doing wasn't giving enough time for me to be with my family, to be with my friends, and it was hurting me. I didn't even have time for myself. It was all about money. You see. But then now I realized, why do I need all that money? Okay, money is good. I'm not saying money is bad. But why should I have all that and I feel like I'm not okay? Ni sasa ndafute pesa alafu ni cheesy alafu. You see? Yeah, so I feel like it's always good to take care and listen to what your body has to say and appreciate every season and make sure you learn from the seasons. Take the positive things from the seasons and the negative things you learn from them. The one is, do not lower your standards to fit in or changing yourself to fit in a certain cocoon. You get? Like, be you, be yourself. Let whoever appreciates who you really are maybe stick around, or yeah. Also, in the same note, do not let your ego sabotage your relationships. Because sometimes I realized like I wasn't ready to listen to the other people, like whatever reasons you have. You see, you did what you did. I don't want to understand why you did it, but all I know is I'm hurt. You see, and that was being so dramatic because you end up, if your ego is up there, you end up losing even friendships you're not supposed to lose. You see, but all in all, you ain't regretting. Yeah, because it's life and you have to move on. Yeah, so make sure, be you, stick to the places where you fit in without feeling like you ain't comfortable. You see, where you're welcome, stay. When you're not needed, leave kindly. Just to protect how you feel, to protect yourself from maybe emotional torture and all that. Just leave and stay in your level. You see, what is out of your league, don't try fitting. Okay. In the same line, there's something else that I've learned and I'm okay with it. That you're not everyone's cup of tea. And it's okay. Some people will hate how you breathe. Some people will hate your teeth. Like, they don't have a good reason why they don't love you or they don't like you. They just don't. Like, hawakutaki tu. And it's okay. The same way there are people watu wapendi, you don't want them to be around you, you don't want to be associated with them. It's okay. So with time, it takes a lot of energy trying to please everyone, and honestly, you don't have time for that. I'm sure you don't have time for that. You can do something better with the energy. So understand that, no hard feelings. If someone says they don't like you, it's okay. If I like you, it's okay. And life moves on. So those are things I used to struggle with earlier. My 20, 21, used to think like someone unanichukia, like sure. Why? But now I've come to understand it's normal. It's normal and it's life. The other thing is be your number one cheerleader. Be your number one cheerleader. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Gift yourself. If you don't do those things, who do you expect to do them for you? Excuse me. And even you attract what you are. If nikupate unajigift, unajibaya flowers, I'll still most probably do the same to you. Because it's something, but it's a culture you have, you see. So be your number one child. Ukishafanya kitu, a few wins here and there, appreciate yourself, mama. Yeah, so that's something I've learned, and I do it a lot. Those around me can tell. Like, I'll treat myself. I'll go on that vacation just alone to treat myself because it's my hard work. It's on to the next one. Like, sometimes you feel like you don't know your purpose, like you're totally lost. You don't know what you're going to do with your life. You're in a dilemma. You don't know if you want employment. You don't know if it's business. It feels like nothing is working for you. And I think everyone has those times. And I used to have them so much. And I also have them even up to now. But nowadays, I've realized like I can take my time. Seek advice from either parents, from your friends. And maybe sometimes you even realize you're beating yourself too much. You're on the right direction, but like you see, success takes time. You see, you're not going to start a business today and expect like 30 million profit in like 2 months or 3 months. You have to be patient with yourself, understand yourself, even growth. Growth brings like self-understanding. You will understand yourself more. Because I feel in our earlier years, the things you used to value, but right now you don't value them. Like, they don't matter anymore. And this helps you to avoid making the wrong decisions all the time in the name of I'm trying to find my purpose. So you do this and this. At the end of the day, you're so confused. So take your time to understand yourself and what you want in life and what suits you the best. The other one that I feel is so personal, so personal, is building my relationship with God. It's a continuous process. Sometimes I backslide. I'm a human being, and sometimes I fall short of the grace. But coming back up and building my relationship with God each and every time is something that I've learned, and I really enjoy when I realize there are times when you feel like you're strong, your relationship with God is so strong, and I really enjoy those moments when you feel like His grace and favor is all over you and everything that you do. So most of the time, I make sure if it's about tithing, going to church, praising, and things that please Him. And you see, a lot of people tend to say, your relationship with God is so personal. Yeah, just make sure as a person you're doing the right thing, you're in the right path every time, even in silence. You don't have to go screaming about it. But now you see, Mimi, just understanding how your relation and where you stand with your God is so important. Another thing I'm going to talk about that I've learned, a very important one also, is finances. How you handle your finances, savings. Learning about those things are so important. kitambo me used to waste money. Jeez, kwanza nilikuwa campus na hiyo time pesa hakuna. Like right now I look back, I'm like, what? Sasa marafiki zako wanasema let's go clubbing, twende. You see, sometimes I feel like if that money, if I spared that money, I would have used it better right now. But then, now that I know better, I think I started saving. I think I knew so much about that I can save so much when I was in, I think, end of second year, almost third year. That's when I started my savings journey. And I started with the kidogo, because kitambo me credit nieke, sina MBs. But then I realized, then again, your friends. Nataka, see if uko na pesa. That little money that you earn, even 5,000, 10,000, your ability to save, even the kidogo that you can is so important. I really, like mine ilikuwa ni kama nikiona, like I used to waste my money buying unnecessary stuff. Ile time hiyo urge imekuja, because it takes time. If you know you heavy on shopping, nini, kwenda sijui wapi, it takes time for you to stop kutoka kwa hiyo habit. So ile time nimesikia hiyo haja ati nataka kwenda, instead of going to do that thing that to me that time was wasting money, instead ningeka kwa savings. Nikajifunza tu kidogo to the point where right now I can have money and not like feel, unajua kuna wale watu 2000 ikiingia hivi next stop ni wapi. Like I used to be that person, but right now I'm a bit more relaxed about it. I can save money, and then having several savings for different emergencies is so important. Usisikia ati you're sick, una pesa tu unaweza jipeleka hosi, you're here calling people nisaidie, na nao watu siku hizo wako like hiyo yenye unaitisha ndo nimeitishwa na mwenyewe nimetuma sahi. Like there's no one to help you. But anyway, it also depends with your friends, who your friends are. But it's good to have a good plan about how you're going to use your money, how you're going to like have a future plan. And if I'm saving, why am I saving this money? You see, I learned that nakuwa na goal and I make sure I attain it. Sometimes I saw it on just Ive's talk, like she puts like big goals on herself that she, according to people, it could be like, I should achieve within this time, but it helps to even work harder. It makes you to even work harder. So it's good to keep track of your finances and be aware. Don't waste money. As in, just know your purpose, just know what you want to achieve. Na usianze sasa kufuata juu everyone is wearing this, sasa wewe umeingia hiyo trend. Kwa sasa fulani alibuy hii bag, kwanza madem fulani alibuy hii bag, sasa you want to buy. Sijui fulani alifanya hivi kwa nyumba yake, you want to know where you saving your money, and also understand where you stand. You see, unaweza kwa, I could be earning 10,000 a month, you're earning 50,000. Honestly, I'm not supposed to spend like you. Just because you're living in a 2-bedroom, now I have the pressure to move. No, move with your pace. Move according to your finances. Don't overspend. Because I feel like a lot of people face this challenge where you could be in a group of friends. If your friends cannot understand you kindly, if your friends cannot understand how much you earn, then question marks. You see, we are friends we are like a group of 5 friends. One earns 50,000, another one earns 10,000, another one earns 20,000, and we want to impulse the same things we are doing. Like, let those come here and try to spend better money and they spend 2 yake. If they can't do things within your means, then it's good to communicate. Because I feel like people are hurting a lot, kwanza in these group friendships, and that's a story for another day. By the way, we need to talk about how to communicate when you're in a group of friends. Mmoja asifeel kama anafinyiliwa, or one mwingine asifeel like people are taking advantage of them. Yeah, and now I think we're grown-ups. People can always communicate, but yeah, we'll discuss that another day. Then the last one that I'm going to talk about, I've learned that even when things are not working, even when things are not going your way, just keep working. Hard work pays, and it's true. Hard work pays. You're not going just to sit down and expect money to come to you, but unless utuonyeshe how, you have like to work for that money. You have to work for that money. If you want a good life, you put the effort. If you want the big cars, you work for it, and nothing comes easy. And I'm yet to see, because me, I'm a believer, like, even, you see, in our era, we want unamka next week, let's say next month, in a year's time. I just started working, but in a year's time, I want to be driving a Porsche. Like, life doesn't work that way. And even if you ask those people that, achana wenye wanasemanga sijui I started my butchery with one piece of achana, like, if you talk with someone who is going to be real with you, like, they've gone there through their highs and lows when they're trying to find their success. So patience, again, I'll insist on the patience part. Everyone has their time. If mine works right now and yours doesn't work, don't worry, your time is coming. If yours is working better, if you're doing better than me, imagine I'll clap for you until my time comes. And I'm a strong believer of that. And always encourage the people around you. And I can't wait, like, 5 years from now, maybe I'm turning 30, because every day is a learning process. We learn and we unlearn other things. I can't wait for that time when I'll be here talking about things that I've learned for the remaining parts of time imebakia before I turn 30. Like, I can't wait for that time when you say the things that I've learned, things that I thought that I knew, even relationship wise, how I was at 20, the ghetto, woo! Tears, machos, Jesus of Nazareth, relationships at 20, 21, 22. If I was to be asked, by the way, at this point, people should wait. People should just wait and date when they are a bit mature. Because how I handle things right now and how I used to handle things then is so different. Like, it's naivety or what it is, because you keep on seeing toxic traits, he's going to change because now you're his mother. She's going to change. For who? Yeah, so I think I've learned so much. There's a lot of growth when it comes to how you think, how you used to think back then. Yeah, and I can't wait for that time. Yeah, and thanks for watching this video. I think that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.